epic moments in hip hop when rap first became signed. You know, like before that, before it got Rap to the Light.
I won't make sure.
The first record was made an epic jump, and then hip hop became what it is. Rap became what it is today. Now with breaking, the element, the dance element, I feel the moment of it becoming an Olympic. The attachment, it's Olympic sport is the exact same thing as if when rap first in 1979, when it, so you can see like it being a good thing.
Anything that builds upon the central elements of hip hop, which are central indigenous elements, is a good thing. How people use that sport, how people use that knowledge, how people use that skill, if they can find a way to incorporate it into their spiritual, mental, intellectual growth, it's a blessing. The worst thing that could happen to it is for it to be forgotten. Once it's on the Olympic stage, it's around the world, and it will inspire young people who had no idea of hip-hop and no idea of breaking. So you're going to see a lot of people inspired. You're going to see some of the most ferocious dancers in history coming out. So yes, it's a good thing.
Okay, that's perfect. And
knowledge born.
Yes, okay. And then I remember back when we had the anniversary meeting of the minds, you know, like 10 years, 15 years ago, back when we were coming, and we were discussing about documenting hip-hop history in the museum. And like I said, I've noticed how now it is actually looking like it's happening. People have been coming together and they've been raising funds. So Curtis Blow said he raised $84 million from forever. And like, I'm just saying, it's a good thing. But I remember when it's good to see after what the nation have been through over the years, over the last 4 years or so, that it's still consolidating. So what would you say is the state of what's happening?
Okay, very carefully, I want anyone who's doing any museum or any museum quality thing, shh. Anyone who's doing anything, sorry bro. Anyone who's doing anything with a museum, listen carefully. In order to fill your museum, you have to fill it with real imagery from real people who are at the real culture. Make fucking sure they get paid, okay? And you could have these glamorous motherfucking museums, which is wonderful. I'm excited, I'm thrilled to be in them. But I gotta get that paper too. If they got a picture of Andy Warhol, telephone with a banana on it, and that's worth 35 million, well, you damn well better put something in my pocket, because I ain't playing that shit. Alright? Because once you divide yourself from the creators, the progenitors, the builders and the pioneers of the ones who sacrificed their life, their time, their blood, their sweat, coming out here with that auto-tune, sit down and shut the fuck up. Alright? That goes for all y'all. And you're pretty. Big deal. My dog is pretty. And she ain't trying to do a rap out. Anybody in the world. And on levels that other people don't even know about. He came to me, didn't know me, came humble, stepped to me, came correct, brought me out to his people, let me do my thing, and was gracious. And now, I can't believe 7 years have passed like that. From 2012 to 2019. And we're both still here. Presidents, kings, even countries are gone. And we're still here. Peace. We're going to go inside. People just hear hip-hop and they think of auto-tune and flunkies with tattoos on their heads, and, you know.
It's automatic, right?
Yeah. That's, we even talked about that in the movie, about, you know.
So this year's theme for Hip Hop Appreciation Week is focus. So I wanna, you guys are pretty much pros at what you do. Like, you are pros at what you do.
I know you're tired. There's chaos in the skies. We're all in disguise. And guys dissing ladies and ladies dissing guys. But we get limit or F you up. Just change positions. Don't care what others think of me. Just glad they're thinking. Cause one thing that everyone you very, 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 very much. Thank you.
And everyone greeted me with the word peace. 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 And they didn't use it loosely. They meant it. And what a beautiful way to greet someone and say peace. Instead of nigger. Yo, nigger. Yo, bitch. And it's worse than HIV or any other disease because it's virtually incurable. And the music is leading the CSDS, this beloved hip hop, this music, this art, this culture, this magic, whatever you want to call it, is killing us because it's making us, our children, stupid. Well, I'm 72 years old. I don't want to tell you what I can do. Hope I never have to show you. But the only way you get to 72 is to be 62 and 52 and 32 and 42, and you're not going to do that with the drugs and the bullshit and, you know, the 97 sexual partners whose names you can't remember the next morning because you were high on whatever.
If your life means something to you and your future kids, or if you don't have kids, if your family means something to you, whatever, you know, whatever you hold dear into your life, if you value that, we must honor the teachings of the elder. We must do this. And everybody that's in here that came through and resonates that and wants to build a community, just know that I have your back. I do this, and the many people who are here that do this, we do this for the community. And the community ain't shit without unity. And so what we must do is unite and show this to our people.
Stylordz, you know what we are tell them? Tell them